Good morning, everyone. My name is Monica Khandelwal from FY B.Ed, roll number 35. Today I am going to give my presentation on metacognition, its meaning, components, and strategies based on Unit 5. Starting with the meaning of metacognition, let us first understand what basically metacognition means. Metacognition means thinking beyond thinking. Like it refers to your ability to monitor, control, and plan your own thinking and learning process. Like whatever we learn, in which way we learn, we have to think on that. So basically it is when you step back and ask yourself things like what do you have planned. Say for example, how should I approach the particular task. We also have to monitor, like while monitoring we should ask ourselves, like, am I able to understand this well, whatever task it is, and evaluating ourselves by asking ourselves, did I do it right? So let me explain it to you more clearly with the help of an example. Like if you are trying to solve a difficult math problem and you think that I need to check if my method is correct, or what strategy should I use, that's metacognition basically in action. Going ahead, I will also like to share the definition of metacognition. Metacognition is the awareness and understanding of one's own thought process. In simple term, like I've already said, it is thinking beyond thinking, monitoring, controlling, and evaluating how you learn, remember, or solve problems. So with the help of the definition, the basic concept of metacognition is moreover clear. Going ahead to the next topic, the components of metacognition. The main components of metacognition are metacognitive knowledge. Second is metacognition, cognitive regulation. To understand what is metacognitive knowledge, it is basically awareness of one's own learning process, strategy, strength, and weaknesses. Like whatever strength you are having, like how much you are knowing about the knowledge, how much knowledge you are having, knowing how to utilize that knowledge, and knowing that when and why we have to utilize that knowledge. That means we have to be very conditional, we have to have a conditional knowledge and declarative knowledge as well. Metacognitive regulation is the ability to monitor, control, and adjust one's thinking and learning strategies. How you think to achieve your goals. Very first thing, we need to plan our goals. We need to choose like through which strategy we can achieve that goals. That should be in our mind very much set. Later on, we need to monitor, including understanding and progress. And lastly, we have to evaluate all our planning and by asserting results and revising strategies. Going ahead to the next point, that are the strategies of metacognition. Here's a short version of metacognitive strategy starting with self-questioning. In this, we need to ask ourselves questions like, what do I already know about the topic, maybe the particular topic which you are studying, like how much do you know about the topic, or what's the best way to solve this problem. Next strategy is planning. That is, we need to set our goals and choose our strategies. Monitoring, like we need to check or monitor like how much understanding is has been worked. Like we need to pause and think, is this making sense, whatever planning we have done for achieving the goals, is this making any sense, or do I need to review something or get more knowledge about it. Such type of monitor progress we have to do. We have to adopt this strategy of monitoring. Then we have to adopt the strategy of evaluating, like reflect. Reflection means after finishing a task we need to reflect on what worked well and what didn't. Like whatever, say for example, we have planned some goals, and to achieve those goals, if the to finish the task, if we need to ask ourselves questions like, what did I learn from the way of learning the strategy, and we need to also ask like, what could I do differently next time. Like if we are finding some other way, or if we are not satisfied with whatever we have achieved, we can find a different way to get the solution in our next goal. Later on, organizing it, like we use summaries or diagrams, like in a short, we need to think aloud, like verbalize your thinking process to make it more clear and organized. So in organizing we can summarize by making a short form, or we can use diagrams also. Like, I'm going to try a different method because this one isn't working. This might be the strategy while you going to the metacognition. And lastly, adjusting yourself. Like adjusting strategy means if something isn't working, we need to try a new approach. For example, if reading doesn't help, we can try watching a video or drawing a diagram and all this thing. So we can also make a use of checklist or planners also, and this will help. These all strategies will help us to organize our learning process and make sure that we stay on the track. Like whatever knowledge we are going to get, we should get it 100%. So these are the strategies of metacognition. We can get it more understand by some examples. Like here, thinking, we can make an example like, do I really understand this topic while studying, or noticing that you have been confused, or deciding to read a section, making a plan. We can make a plan before starting a project. We can check our answers after finishing a test. We can also reflect on why we have made a mistake and how we have made a mistake on which topic, and next time we can avoid doing such kind of mistakes. And moving to the last, the conclusion of metacognition is thinking about your own thinking, which helps you improving in learning, problem solving, decision making, and monitoring and evaluating your thoughts, strategies, and become a more effective and independent learner. So these are all the needs to follow metacognition. I hope my topic has made the meaning, components and strategies of metacognition more easy to understand. And that's all from my side. Thank you and have a good day.